G'day, this is Unearthly Wanderings. My name is Julie and thank you for coming to watch today's video. This video is not going to be a wander. This is something that I probably should have done at the beginning of my journey and I have not yet done it. So today we shall do it. It's a getting to know you video. I have a whole list of questions. It's a couple of pages. We'll see how many we get through. But this is so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. If you have some responses to any of these questions that you'd like me to know about you, put them down below. Before we get started, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and please share this video with your friends and family so they can get to know me too. So let's get started. Number 1. What is your name? Easy. My name is Julie. How old are you? You know what? I always say age is just a number, but I will disclose it to you even though I haven't disclosed it to many people. I am 39 years young. Question 3. Where are you from? I currently live in New South Wales in Australia. I did live in the ACT, but had recently moved. Number 4, have you ever traveled overseas? And the answer is no. I would love to one day, given the opportunity, but at the moment, I haven't had the opportunity. Number 5, do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. So I have 6 sisters and 1 brother. And I do sort of feel sorry for my brother too, because he was always like the only boy and never got to play with like another boy. But at the same time, I think that he probably enjoyed growing up with so many sisters because he probably got spoiled a little more being the only boy. And I don't think that like we were that bad. We were all pretty close being a big family. So it was quite good. Number 6, what is your relationship status? So yes, I am single. I'm enjoying finding myself again. After being married and having a few children and whatnot, I am falling in love with myself at the moment and I am trying to figure out what I want. Number 7, what do you do in your spare time? This. Make YouTube videos, watch YouTube, nap, edit my videos, watch YouTube again, and then nap again. Number 8, do you have children? Yes, I have 4 children. I have 3 girls and 1 boy. 2 of my girls are twins, by the way. Number 9, name your top 5 favorite places that you've investigated. Okay, so this one was a bit of a hard question because a lot of the places I've investigated so far have been cemeteries. But top 5 places, number 1 would have to be the Gundagai Jail. That was pretty awesome. Number 2 would be the Hall Cemetery. And the Hall Cemetery, for anyone who doesn't know, I'll link it here, is the video where I had the little ghost boy playing tag with me. That was amazing. Number 3, the Riverside Cemetery. I don't know what it was, but it always drew me in. Number 4, the Yass Cemetery. It was just so beautiful and amazing. Like it was breathtaking. Number 5 is Blundell's Cottage. That place was just amazing. Number 10, name your top 5 favorite haunted places you want to investigate. Okay, number 1 is the Monte Cristo Homestead in Junee. I went there once when I was 15. Can't remember it very well, and I am dying to go back there. So stay tuned. Number 2, the Old Melbourne Jail. I've just been wanting to get down there for so long. There's so many places in Victoria. Which brings me to number 3. It's the Arrowdale Insane Asylum. That's also in Victoria. I will be doing a video hopefully down there in 2020. And hopefully I will have Fee along with me for the journey. Number 4 would be Q Station, or some of you might know it as the Quarantine Station in Sydney. It's where they used to bring all the First Fleet convicts and whatnot to be sort of decontaminated, if you will, when they came to Australia. And number 5 is Picton as a whole. I couldn't pick just one place in Picton. I had to say as a whole. They've got the Haunted Mushroom Tunnel. They've got the cemetery and graveyard there, which someone captured the figures of a young boy and girl there, and it was just amazing. I lived there when I was a teen. I didn't know it was haunted, so I want to go back. Number 11, your first paranormal experience. A lot of you guys have already heard me talk about this, but when I was about sort of 4 or 5 years old, I used to have this little ghost girl who was my friend that I used to play with and hang around with, and yeah, so that's my first paranormal experience. I was very young. Number 12, what abilities do you have? This is a tough question, and I had a little bit of trouble answering this, and I will tell you why. I think that I'm psychic in the sense that I see the dead. I can see dead people. I do at times hear them, which is also known as clairaudience. I have met some psychic mediums who have told me that I am a medium, but I just have not yet learnt to use my abilities properly. I'm really good at seeing, and as I said, sometimes I hear. I do feel quite a lot, and I can pick up on a lot of emotions and things going on around the place, even if it's just coming from a room or a piece of furniture. So yeah, that's a tough one. It's really hard. Number 13, have you done anything which you believe has helped to enhance your abilities? So the things that I have done, because I haven't had the opportunity of having anyone tutor me. And it costs a lot of money to pay somebody to help you tune into these abilities. So I've done everything myself. I do meditation. I use psychic exercises, like some of the things I use in my live streams with the color cards and whatnot. I also have tried Reiki healing, which I have found extremely helpful. It's just expensive. And I also use grounding a lot. Walk around with your shoes off. Great way of grounding. Number 14, what are your hobbies? So I do love to photograph, as I said before. I love photography. I was going to become a photographer. I also crochet. That's another one of my hobbies. I'm a very avid crocheter. I'll try and find some photos of some things I've made. Sketch, draw, whatnot. I used to be quite good, and I've sort of just like, I'm out of practice now. And read. I do read a lot of books, a lot of paranormal sort of fiction, and you know, like vampires and magic and that kind of stuff. Number 15, your favorite crystal. Ooh. Now I had to think about this, and my favorite crystal has always been smoky quartz. I've really had an attraction to moldavite. I do have a moldavite pendant, and it just blows my mind every time I wear it. Number 16, do you want to travel? Yes, very much so. Very, very much so. Where do you want to travel? Machu Picchu, Bora Bora. If I ever get the money to go on a holiday, that's the first place I'll go on holiday, is Bora Bora in the Maldives. The Himalayas. Oh, Paris. Now, the thing about Paris is I'd probably go to like the catacombs and the Louvre and things like that, you know. Italy and the US, of course. There are so many places in the US that I want to go to. Road trip in the US would be amazing. Number 18, your top 5 haunted US locations. Oh, this was a tough one. There are so many locations in the US that I want to go to, so you don't know how hard it was to pick just 5. Number 1, Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Without a doubt. That place is crazy and I want to be there for it. Number 2, the Stanley Hotel. For sure. I've got to check that place out. Number 3, the Winchester Mystery House. How can you not go to the US and not go to the Mystery House? I'm nuts. I have to go there. Okay, number 4, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Probably one of the most haunted locations in the world, and I want a piece of it. Number 5, Trans-Allegheny, I can never say that word, Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia. That had to be my number 5. Sorry. 19, favorite color, pink. Even on my shirts, pink without a doubt. If I had to pick a shade, it would be black, of course. Number 20, favorite music artist, pink. I also love Garbage, Marilyn Manson, 30 Seconds to Mars. I have a very unique and eclectic taste in music. I like a little bit of everything. Number 21, favorite song. Right now, my favorite song, and this is like way away from like my favorite artists, is Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Oh my God. I saw that movie like a couple of weeks ago and I bawled my eyes out. Absolutely. And ever since, I just cannot get that song out of my head. Number 22. Who do you look up to? Look up to my dad my whole life. My dad has been my inspiration my whole life, without a doubt. And I'm not saying that just to be sappy. He's always been my inspiration. If I had to pick a famous person, I really don't know. I mean, for what I do with this paranormal investigating, I would have to say, I don't know. Patty and the G Team, watching her really got me started with making videos. The female figures, I mean, there's not that many female figures in the paranormal community. Well, there wasn't before. And that's why I love what we do now, because there are so many of us women now in the paranormal field, and I think it's amazing. Power to us. 23. If I could live anywhere in the world. Wow. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know. If it was in Australia, it'd probably be Melbourne, Victoria, but I just don't know. I really don't know. That's a hard one. 24. Your biggest fear. Oh my God. Snakes and spiders, but snakes in particular. I am petrified of snakes. I don't do them. I don't even do snakes at the zoo. No. You can take them away now. Thank you. Favorite movie? Practical Magic. Oh my God. I love the magic, the Wicca, like all of that kind of stuff. And it's right up my alley. And when I saw that movie, I fell in love with it instantly. It's just like everything you would dream to have if you were like a witch. You know what I mean? The lovely crazy aunts, the sister that you get along with, and like doing spells, and it was amazing. 26. Have you ever had a nickname? Of course. I used to get Jules a lot. Everybody used to call me Jules. I finished high school and I got my first job at Woolworths. Everybody started calling me Wooly, and then I started getting called Woolly Bird. 27. List 2 pet peeves. Ooh, please. I don't want anyone to get offended when I say this, okay? 2 of my pet peeves are people who chew loudly, especially with their mouth open. I can't do it. I'm one of those people, and it's actually like a condition. If you were a superhero, what power would you have? I would have either teleportation or invisibility. I haven't decided really. I think teleportation would be really handy because you could just be anywhere around the world. So that would probably be my number one, because then I could just make my videos anywhere. But invisibility would be so handy, wouldn't it? Think of all the things you could do if you could be invisible. Favorite animal? Owl, without a doubt. I love my owls. I'm very much a bird person, but I love my owls. And this fits in with the next question too. Number 30, who are your guides? And I have two guides. It's a male and female, and I don't really know their names. My male guide is a shapeshifter, and he is part owl. And that's where the owl comes into with my favorite animal. And I am not kidding. I'm 100% like genuine. So number 31, what is your favorite holiday or holiday season? Halloween, without a doubt. I love Halloween. Like, it's all goth and like spooky and like, you know, I'm a paranormal investigator. Of course I love Halloween. What's your favorite celebrity crush? Keanu Reeves. He's just so dreamy. I can remember being 14, 15 years old, living at home and having my bedroom walls covered in posters of Keanu Reeves. If you could join any music group, Spice Girls, because why not? One thing you'll never do again, get married. 100%. When I meet my soulmate, because I haven't met them yet, I will live happily ever after in sin, because I'm not getting married again. Last question, and probably the most difficult of all. Is your glass half empty or half full? There's a couple of ways that I look at this. You could choose your glass is half empty because you've already lived so much of your life. And it's like, I've already used up this much of my life and there's still so much more left that I have yet to do. But then I look at it and I think, well, hang on, no. My glass is half full because this is my journey so far, but there's still half of my journey left. And I don't know what's in that journey, but I know that that journey is going to be absolutely amazing. And I've got all of that to look forward to still. So that's the way I look at it. I think that I probably like the half full analogy better. What do you guys think? Is your glass half empty or half full? And how do you look at it? That's it for now, guys. That's my getting to know you video. I hope that you know a little bit more about me. I hope that you feel like we're connected just a little bit more. If there are any questions that you want me to answer and I didn't answer them in this video, please put them down below and I will do a part 2 if you guys would like me to do so. So for now, I'm going to just say bye. Thank you so much for watching and getting to know me just a little bit more. Mwah! I love you guys so, so much. Believe.